right? Because most people are wired to look at adversity, opposition, or challenge, change. They look at it and they often say, okay, can you tell me what did you lose? How did it inconvenience you? Right? Like, how did it not work out? Like, what's some things that you had to sacrifice as a result of the opposition, the adversity, the challenge, or the inconvenience? Very few people look at opposition and say, can you tell me what you gained? Right? What do you appreciate about the opposition? I know it didn't feel good. I know you didn't like it, but can you tell me how are you made a better person as a result of it? And so I was in the room and a lady stood up. And she raised her hand and she started crying and said, I'm thankful I get to speak to my mother every single day in Japan. If I was working the same schedule, I know I probably never would get to do that. Gentleman stands up, back of the room, traps up to his ears, looked like he was supposed to be casted in the movie 300. And he was bawling. And he says, I'm thankful and grateful I got to watch my first child being born. He said, I know for a fact if my schedule was the same and things were back to normal, I never would have got the opportunity to witness that moment. He said, what's something you're grateful for, Ink? I said, 3 p.m. He said, why 3 p.m.? I said, man, most days, brother, I get to be in the carpool line picking my kids up from school. He said, a carpool line? I said, yeah, the carpool line, bro. I'm a competitor. I be racing cats to be the first one in the carpool line. I said, carpool line, but not the carpool line. I said, it's more so about trained optimism, not fantasy land. But looking at opposition, looking at adversity, looking at uncertainty with the perspective of, okay, what's the good in it? What can I extract from it to add value to every environment I go into and every person's life that I come in contact with?